and this is Darling, my winter signature look before and after the videos. Thumbs up. Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing well. Today's video is going to be about fragrance trends we are ditching in 2017. And let's set some grounds here before we start. No one, please, is to feel or be insulted by anything mentioned in this video. This is just a self-deprecating episode by myself, considering that the best way for foreign nationals to integrate within the British community is to learn how to self-deprecate, which means making fun of yourself, of the things that you do. Here, when I'm talking about all of these trends that I think should see an end soon, I'm actually talking about myself. So when I use the pronoun us or you, I mean me, alright? So let's begin. I have valid information that Valentino Uomo Intense is going to be reformulated. Orders are send all agents, hit all shops, clear all shelves. We need to secure at least 1,000 bottles by the end of the day, okay? Seriously, this is serious mafia business here. You just sleep on the bottles for a couple of years and then raise market demands, manipulate it and hit the customer with double or triple the price for a product that you might not have wanted in the first place, you know. So let's all just chill and decide that we are not going to be part of this in 2017. For this next one, I'm just going to mention the code word and leave it to you. Pineapple. I'm just trying to remain serious because the word pineapple is a bit funny. Okay, you know what? I seriously now understand and believe and just take your word for granted that Aventus is the best fragrance that has ever been created in the history of fragrances. Okay? Darling, you have mentioned it 100 times already when you are recommending your favorite fragrances to your friends and family, probably here on YouTube. I would suggest that just keep the fragrance's dignity and do not let it degrade itself to the status of Bleu de Chanel that hyped and died because all people talked about it, probably all that talked about it and over discussed it. So just swear it, enjoy it and just move on. I'm not sure if you remember, probably a couple of decades ago, the concept of unisex fragrances was fragrances that are leaning more masculine than feminine. Does anyone agree with me on that? Because recently I think this stuff has changed. Examples: Pegasus, Angélique Noir, Amouage, what else? Flamme Japonaise, Noir de Noir. Loads of fragrances that are labeled as unisex, and I think they are leaning more feminine. But it seems that men are enjoying these fragrances. Good for you. But darling, you smell like sugarcane syrup, caramel, vanilla and chocolate, and you are fine with that. I understand it. But when it comes to rose, you just go crazy. Is this rose feminine? Is this rose masculine? Would you think that I might be risking smelling a tiny bit like a lady if I wear Amouage Lyric Man? Seriously, flankers, all designer companies, please, I'm begging you, for all of us, please have mercy on the customer, because we started to have a problem being unable to keep up with the flankers that we release every single month. So please, there is no need for an intense, an absolute intense eau de parfum, a Uomo night, a Uomo afternoon, a Uomo brunch. This is getting so redundant, especially when you release flankers like this one, Icon Absolute. This is water absolute. The concentration of this fragrance is just shit. Or you know what? Crap has better projection than this one. I guarantee you. This is just so redundant. I'm not sure I sounded so angry. Believe me, I'm not. I'm just having fun. Let me take a moment. The last one is my personal and my favorite pet peeve in the fragrance world. Let's make it a mission and pronounce fragrance names correctly. So when someone asks you actually about the fragrance that you are wearing and it happened to be a fragrance that has a very fancy French name and it is your favorite fragrance and you just butcher the name, the person who asked you about the fragrance is going to regret it. They would think that you are talking about a fragrance from another world. They would just say alright, nod and just move on and not be interested. Of course, we do not have to learn another foreign language. It is just enough, I think, to know how to pronounce a few fragrance names, the ones that we talk about, the ones that we own, so that when someone asks us about this fragrance, we would be so confident in telling them the name of the fragrance, probably translate it to English and say it means like that in English, and this way you would get their attention and they might be really interested in checking this fragrance out. So of course that was all fun. I haven't really intended to speak about certain things, it just came up like that. Self-deprecation actually is a merit, is a virtue. Anyway, I'll speak to you very soon. Until then, as usual, please be safe. Bye.